My love story was not your typical fairy tale that we were told. I've yet to see a fairy tale with a 20-something single mom with a baby on each hip. Listen, okay? Needless to say, I was just as surprised as you when I looked around and found myself there. Luckily, that wasn't the end of my story, nor is it yours. Looking at my dating stats, I needed some work. When I realized where my work was and actually did it is when everything changed. You see, there's one common denominator in all your relationships, and that's you. And that's why I'm sharing what you can do with the one common denominator, and that's you. We're going to get into where the fairy tale actually began and how you can position yourself to live out the fairy tale of your dreams. Because if your energy is so low, it definitely is going to attract the bottom feeders, okay? And, well, we don't want the bottom feeders. I already know that. But when your energy ain't right, neither is what you're going to be attracting. And I seen it firsthand. I don't need science to back me up, honey. I was the experiment. Hey, are you feeling stuck right now, trying to find love, or even stuck in your relationships? Whether you are frustrated trying to find the one or dealing with the one you with, get yourself signed up for a free Level Up Your Love coaching session. Discover what's holding you back so you can find a new way and bring back the fun into dating and in your relationships. The Level Up Your Love starts with you. So click the link in the show notes and sign up for your free session today. Hey, Encourager! Welcome to the Encourage Over Everything show, where each and every single episode is a burst of positivity and insight, especially for you. In the hustle and bustle of life, finding moments of joy and encouragement can be a challenge, and that's where I come in. Our show is all about uplifting your spirits and giving you that much needed boost in life, love, and relationships. Dive into stories of love, conquering all and discovering secrets to a happier, healthier life. Whether you are single, in a relationship, or navigating the complex world of dating, we've got something special for you. Tune in to the Encourage Over Everything show now. Listen, laugh, learn, and let's encourage over everything together. Encourager, I hope this message finds you happy, healthy, and whole. Yes, because you are a whole vibe up in here, okay? Today, we're talking fairy tales, mainly because I am a sucker for a good rom-com. And truth be told, my life often felt like it was one, but like one of the terrible ones. Maybe because I was the one that was actually having to live it out and not just the one watching it from the sidelines. I learned so much going through my dating season, not just about love or what I wanted or the kind of relationship that I dreamed of having, but I learned so much about me. And during my dating season, I often felt like, Prince Charming is going to come up and through here and all of my dreams are just going to come true. And that left me with believing that my fairy tale did not begin until my him walked in, when that's just not true. Your fairy tale, your love story, it actually starts long before said businessman. For all my Hallmark lovers. But your love story doesn't begin when Prince Charming walks in. Your love story actually begins with you. It begins with you. Your love story is such a reflection of you. It is showing you where your energy is at. It's showing you where your beliefs are at. It's showing you if you are really stepping forward with your faith foot or your fear foot. It is putting everything out on display for you. And if you pay attention and really focus in, not so much on the other person, because you don't have any control over them, but you have full and complete control over you. So what happens when you actually start focusing in on the one common denominator that you have full control over? It sets your dating life in a whole nother atmosphere. You got questions, we got answers. I know when I was single, I was always questioning why. I mean, do you know what's holding you back in love? And even if you're in a relationship, do you understand your own love dynamics? Let me help you out. Take the Love Optimizer quiz to get some new insights you can actually use to move forward that puts you in a better position to get the love you want in your life. Click the link in the show notes to take the free quiz today. So let's really get into your energy, because if you are anything like me, you know the power of energy. Energy can never be destroyed, but it can be moved. And sometimes it's really your energy that need to be moved, if we being honest. I know this was huge for me in my dating life. I kept wondering why I kept getting the same type of dude on a date. And it really had so much to do with my own energy that I was bringing to the date. Your energy is magnetic. It is constantly attracting and pulling things to you that actually align with where your energy is. Now, if that ain't powerful, I don't know what is. But it's so important to ask yourself, where is your energy at? Where are you vibrating? When your energy is low, you are attracting low-level vibes right on back to you. So if you keep wondering why you keep ending up on the same date and the guy is basically the same, just wearing a different shirt, you got to take stock of where your energy is at. Because if your energy is low, and I already know your list. I already know that everything that you have written out and wanted that's on your list, honey, it is top tier. It is top shelf, hold the line. It is, it's giving very much, I want it all, okay? As you should want it all. You absolutely should want it all, and you deserve to have it all. But listen, if your energy is not a match to the level of having it all, you will not have it all. You will maybe get one thing on your list, and it's probably not even something that actually makes a difference. So check in and see, where are you operating from? What energy are you in when you're thinking about this person that you're talking to, or thinking about relationships in general? Where is your energy? Where are your thoughts and your feelings, your emotions when you're out on dates, or even getting ready for a date, or even deciding to answer that text or pick up that call? Where is your energy at? Because if your energy is so low, it definitely is going to attract the bottom feeders. Okay. And well, we don't want the bottom feeders. I already know that. But when your energy ain't right, neither is what you're going to be attracting. And I seen it firsthand. I don't need science to back me up, honey. I was the experiment. Okay, I digress. However, I mean it, okay? I really mean it. I was the experiment. I done seen all the facts and the case studies, honey. My energy was pulling in exactly what my energy level was at, and it was not good, okay? So take it from me. take a pause for the cause, and check your energy. Because in order to attract top tier, your energy has to be top tier. And right in alignment with your energy are your beliefs. I have shared this so many times, but during my dating season, I did not have high hopes and beliefs for relationships. You know, all the Love and Hip Hop had me, because listen, okay, I was watching all the series, the New York, the Atlanta, like where are we going to next? Where is our next location? Because I was all about it. But when you are constantly bombarded with that on social media and consuming it on TV, like you start to believe that that is all that life is cracked up to. You start looking around and realizing like these are my options. Okay. It does not leave your beliefs very high in regards to relationships or the partners that you can attract, okay? So I had to trade in my Love and Hip Hop for Hallmark because I needed to believe that said businessman was going to come into town and want to help me save my shop, okay? Because it was so much better than thinking that all men cheat. So listen, okay, I had to believe better, and so do you. So what are your beliefs about love, relationships? What are your beliefs about the person that you hope to attract? And all that time that I spent thinking all men cheat was only getting me those results. Because that's what I believed. I didn't believe that love was possible for me. Therefore, every date showed me that. So really check in on your beliefs. And wherever you have some low beliefs, there's nothing wrong with having limiting beliefs. We all have them. They crop up on us. Like they just be like, boop, here I am. So we all deal with limiting beliefs. That's just par for the course because our brain loves to look at problems and convince itself that we got some solutions, okay? But it really loves to focus in on the problems. And when your beliefs are a problem, it's time to solve them. So you've got to check in and see where are you not believing in the pieces and parts that go into you finding or having the relationship of your dreams, because your dating life, your relationships will mirror your beliefs back to you. So don't be afraid to look at your beliefs. And my beliefs were telling me that love was just not in the cards for me, and I needed to just get okay with that. And the more that I believe that, the more I seen evidence of that played out in my dating life. It wasn't until my beliefs got in alignment with what I really desired, what I really wanted. That's when things started to change. Your perception is your reality, and your beliefs are simply the ideas and thoughts that you believe to be true showing up in your dating life and in your life. So believe better. Believe better. Come get your mind right and journal with me. Every day I'm in my favorite app, Growth Day, where I do my personal development. Listen, your journal is your best friend who always wants to hear from you to help you reduce stress, declutter your mind, and so many more incredible benefits. In Growth Day, you can journal right on your phone. And that's right, no more taking a physical journal with you on your trips because you can access it right on your phone or even online. Set your day up right with Mindset Powerful Message every day from none other than the Brendan Burchard and other top thought leaders of our time. This app is packed with so much goodness. It's the #1 personal development tool out there. So make sure you are making self-improvement a way of life. Every day is a great day to grow. So click the link in the show notes to start your free trial now. If you've been around from the beginning, you've heard me talk about your faith foot or your fear foot. And what I mean by that is every time we take a step, we are either taking a step in faith or in fear. So this ties in so good with your beliefs, because wherever your faith is at, wherever your fear is at, when you're operating from that space and you move forward from that space, those are the results that you're going to get. When you step forward with your fear foot, that is what is entering the room before you do. You've already decided this isn't going to work out. You've already decided that this is going to end just like everything else has in the past, all because you are stepping with your fear foot forward. And that will lead you exactly to where you don't want to be every single time. So if you have fears of being cheated on, and that's where you're operating from, you are just taking that right on with you to your dates and into your relationships. And then guess what happens? It comes true because it's your belief. You're focused so much on what you are fearful of that it has no choice but to become reality, because that's where your focus is. So instead, put your faith foot forward. Have some faith that this could actually work out, okay? Have some faith that your energy is such a vibe and your energy can't help but attract more beautifulness and boldness to you. When you are coming from a place of faith, there is a chance. There is a chance. And no, you don't have to decide on the first date if this is the one. No, you don't have to decide that since you've been in this relationship for however many years, you don't have to decide, is this really the one or is this not the one? Like, you don't have to do that. But I do encourage you to have some faith. Operate from a place of, what if this does work? I know we put so much emphasis on, what if it doesn't? What am I going to do? How am I going to handle it? Well, yes, that could be true. And maybe you do want to prepare for that. However, as Franklin would say on My Wife and Kids, how beautiful would it be if you had faith and you put your faith foot forward? And when you went out on dates and when you interacted in your relationships, that you were operating from this beautiful space of faith, where it's possible for this to be a healthy, happy, whole relationship. All because you are happy, whole, and just in your best. Have faith that this love thing is for you. Have faith that you are meant to have all of your heart's desires. Have some faith and put your faith foot forward. That's the way. That's the way. Putting your faith foot or your fear foot forward is totally up to you. But I will share, I spent my life growing up with a teen single mom because my mom had me on her 15th birthday. Hello, I'm the gift that keeps on giving. I used to tell her that all the time, especially on her birthday. But you're either stepping forward in faith or in fear. And when I would go out on my dates, already anticipating that this wasn't going to work out, it didn't. Because I'd already made up my mind. I'd already made a decision. I'd already allowed my fears to win. So don't let your fear win. Be willing to step out on faith that it's possible. The possibilities are endless. And every date and every relationship is leading you to closer to where you really want to be, to who you really want to be. So don't be afraid to put your faith foot forward. It's guaranteed to get you there. So if you are willing to do your work and look at your energy, your beliefs, and what foot you're actually stepping forward with, you will know that your mindset is everything. It is so valuable. And how you see things paints the picture of your life. So be responsible for you. You are the one common denominator in all of your relationships. You don't have control over your spouse, your family, your friends. You don't have control over other people. For as much as you might like to think that you can control other people, honey, you will be stressed trying to do just that, because people have this little thing called free will and they love to exercise it, because I know I do. So instead of trying to control the outcome, instead of trying to control the other person, why don't you actually focus in and control the one variable that you have absolute and complete control over? You. Love you fully. Honor you fully. Respect you fully. Love, honor, and respect yourself first. Because when you take care of you, when you love you the right way, you open the door for love to walk in and love you the way that you deserve and desire to be loved. But you got to be the first. Stop going on dates and stepping into your relationships thinking that it's the other person that needs to change. And listen, I'm not here to tell you that they don't also have some room to grow and to improve. But you don't have control over that. You don't have control over when or if they will ever decide to actually do their work and do their part. But you do have control over you. And when you are the first, when you go first, you show everyone else how to love you and show up for you and love, honor, and respect you. So you be the first. And the next time that you go out on a date, you make sure that your mindset is in the right space. The next time that you're having date night, you make sure that your energy, your beliefs, and your faith foot that you are putting forward, everything is clicking on the same cylinders, because that's how you attract and bring more of that in to your world. So instead of trying to control the things that you cannot, this is a great time to insert the serenity prayer. Hello. So instead of trying to focus in all your energy on the other person and what they need to do, honey, and what they need to change, how about you focus in on you? Because you are the key to everything. You vibrate at a much higher frequency when you are loving, honoring, and respecting yourself. You can't help but call in people who are going to do the same, because otherwise, if they're not prepared to love, honor, and respect you the way that you want, your energy is going to repel them. So the next time that you go out on a date or you're in a relationship and it's, looking like it's coming to a close, don't necessarily see it as a bad thing. Like, it's just your energy is on a whole nother level. And when it's not a match, it's not going to work out. But when you take care of you, you're so much more likely to attract in the one that you really, really want and desire. You have to be in the right space to attract from the right place. So please do your work. Please do your work. Because in doing your work, that's how you open the door for the love that you truly want to walk in. It's an open invitation for the love of your life to walk in. And look at what they're walking in on. They're walking in on you being at your best now. It's you tapping into your unlimited potential now. It is you loving yourself so fully, so whole, that you can't help but to attract someone who's on that same level. So your fairy tale begins with you. So make it the most epic love story of all, because it's already started with you. And remember, together we can encourage over everything, including you and your love story. Encourager! Thank you for joining as we explored the power of positivity in overcoming life's obstacles, especially when it comes to love, relationships, and everything in between. We are having that real talk, sharing real experiences, and creating real connections. It's not just a podcast, it's a community of like-minded souls looking to encourage each other in every aspect of life. So don't forget to share the Encourage Over Everything show with friends and loved ones. Let's spread the message of love, hope, and encouragement far and wide. And remember, hit the answer, the poll, or question at the end of each episode for your chance to appear in my IG stories. Stay tuned in. Whether you're looking for encouragement in your personal life, seeking advice on love and relationships, or just need a friendly voice to brighten your day, I got you. Listen, share, and hit that subscribe button to stay updated and uplifted with each episode on the Encourage Over Everything show. Because life's too short for anything less than joy and love. Let's encourage each other over everything. Yes, because together we can encourage over everything.